Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Twilight Romance, along Shion's route, on episode 5 as you can see. Last night we spent the night in Shion's bed, though apparently Shion did not stay with us, but I think the strategy was to leave our scent in his bed so he'll smell it later and think about us, or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like it was kind of rude for us to take his bed. Not even offer to stay on the couch first or anything. Alright, well anyway, let's get started with episode 5 here. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. School, are you kidding me? You really think this is safe? The next day in the classroom, next was Mr. Albert's English class. I was trying to fight off drowsiness while being slightly distracted by the situation at the back of the classroom. I'm so sleepy. You look like you're really falling asleep. What happened last night? Nothing. I just couldn't sleep. But hey, looks like you read ahead and reviewed. Say peeked into my notes on my desk. Wait, Say? Oh, please, can I copy this? I think I'm getting called on today. You don't have to be so desperate, just do it. As Say copied my notes, she kept on looking at the back of the room. There, Shion was standing. In his all-black outfit, you couldn't be just a little inconspicuous. What exactly is his story here? What did he tell the teacher? I know this is for my safety. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot. Supernaturals have totally taken over the school. I know this is for my safety, but couldn't you have at least tried to blend in? I know I wasn't the one getting judged, but I was still a little embarrassed about it. Hey, do you think he's really a teacher? Sure?
I doubt it.
Nobody asked you. I know he's observing because he'll be teaching here soon, but he's just so scary looking. Oh, come on, he's hot. Say whispered, glancing at his unteacher-like outfit. Akira rolled his eyes, looking uninterested. Things seem a little strange these days. Ray suddenly stopped coming too. Huh. Yeah. I can't tell her I'm causing this. Please let this end without involving Say. When I glanced at Shion, he stared back at me. Choose your action. Stare right back at him. Well, I have to look him in the eye. Somehow that seems kind of aggressive to me, but that's the deal. Maybe I have to assert my dominance with him. Arr. When I smiled and looked back, Shion looked slightly flustered and looked away. I won the staring contest. Shion maybe isn't smooth around girls. Alright, I should go back to my seat now. It's so boring without Ray around. Alarmed by what she just said, I asked the one question I was scared to ask. Say, are you close with him? Yeah, we sit close by, too. Why, is that bad? No, it's nothing. Hey, Mr. Albert's coming. Oh, you're right. Okay, later. Say waved and finally went back to her seat. So, you don't want her involved? That's right, she's my best friend. I didn't want Akira involved either, but he stuck his wolfy nose into our business. Leo, who's been silent all this time, asked softly. Yeah, she has nothing to do with this incident. Considering Ray's personality, we never know what he'll do. Just warning you. It's like a miracle that he used to follow my directions. He did, huh? Oh.
Are you trying to freak her out? Not cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Leo answered Akira with a troubled look. Oh no, I hope they don't get in a fight. Leo doesn't seem like the type for that. I think he would try to placate him. All of a sudden, Shion, who was supposed to be in the back of the room, whispered at us as he walked by.
That's enough. Also, come to the rec room when school's out.
All of us? Shion's words silenced us. I wonder if he tried to help. I think so. But I never got to find out his intention. I guess we get interrupted here. The evening rec room was turning pink from the brightly red sunset.
So I've been confidentially contacting our collaborators here. You guys already met, correct?
The same group from before. Me, Shion, Akira, Leo, Mr. Albert, and Akahoshi were all gathered.
Why you look so mad for at the moment? What's up, Shion? Why are you looking so pouty?
Maybe because you never showed up at the apartment to help like you were supposed to? Shion glared back at Akahoshi, goofing off.
If you had gathered all of us a day earlier to plan things, we wouldn't have been attacked. Does that make you upset? Then don't. Because it turned out alright in the end. That's not the issue here.
No, Shion's mad. I have to decide something again. Let's see. Everything was alright because you were there. To save the day. It turned out alright because Shion was there.
Only because I was enough to keep it protected.
Shion flushed as he said so and looked away. Man, I am just making him blush left and right.
I couldn't get the permission in time for yesterday.
You should have said that first. Let's start by checking our status.
Alright, I'm sure you're all aware now, but these two gentlemen are vampires.
Akahoshi pointed at Mr. Leo and Mr. Albert. I didn't realize Albert was too. You guys were vampires? I remembered how Ray was last night. Would they be after my blood with those red eyes too? Chills went down my spine and I cowered.
Then you'll want Dirili too.
Akira, standing next to me, became aggressive. In contrast, Leo responded calmly. We have no intention of harming her. We'd rather collaborate. You look all happy saying that. Ray was definitely after Dirili. It was my oversight.
If that's the case, then...
Akira gave in as his hostility lost its momentum against Leo's composure. Yeah, see, that's exactly the kind of thing I would expect to happen between them. Leo doesn't really seem like the easily angered type.
So is it true that you made a contract with our heir to the throne? Shion, you need to read those reports. I bet you accidentally deleted it before you read it.
Is Shion bad with computers or something?
Bullseye. I'll show you my report, so be honest with me.
Sorry. I don't think he even sent them to him. I think that was just an excuse, because he's doing a double-cross thing. Can we get back on track here? Leo looked amused as he intervened. Embarrassed, Shion nodded in silence.
Mr. Leo here has been chosen as the next heir to the throne. So you're the...
Shion looked at Leo with a look of uncertainty. Yes, I've sworn to diminish our clan as we move on to living in harmony with the humans. Could I ask a question? What is this throne?
Besides, aren't you guys hunters? I thought your job was to hunt down vampires. As a hunter, I'm not too convinced about this. But their prospective king came in asking for harmony between them and humans. And that was Mr. Leo. If they vow to cease the attack towards humans, then this is the best solution out there.
So, what does it mean to be a king? What do you think it means to be a king? I think it's kind of self-explanatory. The clan's living law, the leader that decides how we live. A bit different from a human king. Doesn't really sound like it. Basically somebody who orders people around, kind of the same thing. You're just, king over the whole race instead of an area of land.
But then, what does Dirili have to do with any of this? I have a bad feeling about this.
About that. Leo suddenly hesitated. Shion sighed and explained.
The new king needs to have the old king's blessing, and superior ability that the clan approves of. The fastest way to gain such power is to feast on first-class blood at the coronation.
Wait, so then... I've got first-class blood. I'm one classy broad.
So, Dirili needs to be sacrificed for our blood? It's difficult to say, but yes, that is correct. There goes any hope for living in harmony with any humans.
I don't want to kill her. That's why I came to Akahoshi for a better solution.
That better be true.
Well, can't he just drink some of my blood, not all of it?
What's the point in being deceitful here? Now we're gonna need to relocate for better protection.
Relocate? To where? I had no clue that the next location was going to be such an astonishing place. Where is it? To be continued. We shall find out in episode 6. Hope to see you there to find out exactly what this astonishing place is. Man, I know these episodes are short. I'm sorry. When I do the next character, I think I'll do 2 episodes per video. But this one, we're already on episode 6, so... I've only got a few more that I can do, so I'm just gonna keep these ones to 1 episode per video. Alright, well, I hope to see you there in that next video or some of my other ones, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.